I played it for you last week. That's literally from remote location.
Nope. The 10-minute Black Thought freak style I played for you.
Yo, freak style? No flipping way. I thought it was off remote locations.
Nah, that's... Remote locations is some shit, man.
Remote locations goes hard.
Yeah.
I like
know about
it.
remote
I like
locations.
Know about remote location.
Shit, man. Dude, I can't say it right now because I'm high as fuck.
Oh, he's high. We shouldn't have fucking got him high before the
yeah,
podcast. Oh, no. You got coffee for him?
Yo, do you have coffee?
I do have coffee now. Serious.
Bro,
Okay, Keurig.
dude, I would fucking love some coffee. I might actually fucking put some...
What is that gonna put in your?
What? It's that side of the podcast is...
Yeah, I'm
They're
gonna
on a
make
roll
sure.
Do we start?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey.
How we doing?
So while you guys do the intro that we haven't established or actually have yet, and I'll go start your coffee there, Jake.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, hey, how you guys
Thank
doing? Good to see you guys. If you're watching, you shouldn't be. We got Jacob. We got
Got John
Brandon
with
going
you
down to
again.
go get
What's
the
up?
coffee. We got
John.
Mangino.
What's
His name is
up?
not John.
Hey. That's messed up.
How was your
That's
guys'
messed
week?
up.
What we do over the week? We do
All
anything
right.
fun?
So this week I'm working at my job, but I'm moving
Jeez.
back to the borough house. Right. So if you don't know what the borough house is,
Damn, you're leaking your own address
it's,
right
it's
now?
my
Yeah.
legion of affiliates. Right. We have established property in the Gloucester County area within the Glassboro district. So I'm moving
You
back
want to tell
to
everybody your street address too while you're here?
but yeah, no. So I'm moving back with my buddies because I got a job in Newcastle, Delaware, which I'm very excited
Shit.
about.
Isn't
Dude, hell yeah,
Glassboro
bro.
farther away
Fuck
from
yeah.
Delaware?
Glassboro is not from here because you gotta go up to the Delaware
Oh,
Memorial.
yeah, huh? You're right.
Because it's mostly just the bridge.
Yeah,
like
you're right.
Glassboro, you just ride 322 and then 295
Yeah,
down.
you're right.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm an IT guy, so very lame. I know that's
Yeah,
like
he's
Yeah.
fucking
I
dork.
feel like I'm gonna get flamed for that.
You
People
are.
are gonna
You're-
be like,
you're a
this
geek.
nerd is geek, but
Nah, dude.
How about you, Jacob? What'd you do? Did you do anything fun
gonna
this
be
week?
good.
What did I do this week?
Oh, yikes.
Nobody for president. That's what you do.
Bro, I feel like I did a lot, but I also can't.
Okay, he didn't do anything this week, apparently. What did you do this week? You do anything fun?
Planet Fitness is closed. That pissed me off.
I've heard him say this 3 times, and I've been here for a
Is
half
it?
hour.
It was a string.
I don't blame you, right? I got off of my shift. I'm a trailer repairman right now, and I'm an
Where'd
IT
that
guy.
go?
I'm finally getting my
Somewhere
IT job.
over there. And
All I want to do is just go to the gym and do my gym day, and I can't. They closed my gym. It's not my gym.
I really hope that 3 weeks ETA you got is so
Wrong.
fucking wrong, dude.
I'm
Because I
praying.
didn't see shit about them. You know, they usually post like, "Oh, we're gonna be closed tomorrow
Yeah.
for some fucking bullshit
Doesn't
holiday."
Planet Fitness just suck in general, though? Like,
Yeah,
isn't there like way
but-
better
Yeah.
gyms? You should
It's-
that's probably
for
you should take
sure.
as a sign from God and go
It's-
find a better gym.
It's the
You're
poor
right, but
man's
more-
gym, though.
Well,
It's like the fast food
let's not
at
say
gyms.
poor, dude. I am broke.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's an aspect of that. But for $10 a month,
That's
there's
what
not
I'm
a.
saying.
It's like the Little Caesars of
That's fair of gym.
of gyms.
I mean,
where
sure,
you're
yeah,
not
that's
gonna find a
fair.
better pizza for fucking $5, or you're not gonna find a better gym for $10 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you were homeless, $10 a month, you can shower, you got water. Sometimes they got pizzas there.
So
Mhm.
yeah,
That's
they do
very-
pizza sometime.
Yes.
That's interesting.
I know
That's
exactly
interesting
what you're gonna
business
say.
model
Yeah.
there. That's defeats the whole purpose of the workout, huh?
Yeah.
They
So
keep you there,
coming back,
bro.
dude. Obviously, think like a businessman.
It's brainwashing, bro. 101.
That's your favorite word today.
Brainwashing?
You said brainwashing like 2 or 3 times today. You like that word
Because you
today.
showed me a video
He's on
of this
some
guy
shit.
playing strings, playing random notes to these people who are just aimlessly looking at them with all this smoke and all these lights. Dude, that is like a perfect setup for a brainwashing scenario.
Yeah,
If you could brainwash
absolutely.
anybody, that would be that scenario to
You're
brainwash
1,000%
somebody.
right.
You'd be like, fuck all these guys. Look at them. I'm just playing notes. That's fucking, that's subliminally.
I watched
like,
the whole video thinking they were going to do something.
dude, like,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how they get you.
brainwashed, dude.
So then, what?
They got you.
What would exactly
silent.
are you getting? Like, are the sound waves trying to direct something in your brain to think a certain way, or is it more so like a conditioning, like a Pavlovian, like bow to this guy. And
I
let
think
him play
that's
his
more or
note.
less what it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
maybe
It kind of
so.
just like entrances you.
Mm-hmm.
You never know though. I mean, those audio frequencies they might be doing. They might be transmitting a message.
Exactly.
They
bro,
might be
on the
bringing
low.
your brain to like somewhere else, offset location, maybe a remote location.
Remote
Nice,
location.
nice,
Oh
nice,
shit.
You hear
Oh,
him?
yo,
How much
listen
did you
to
pay
Big
this guy,
A
dude?
and Razik's remote location.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
man.
That shit is gas. It's so good. Oh my god. No, I was bumping that a week ago, and I was like,
About
yo,
a
wait,
week
this is actually fucking.
Sorry, bro.
But in a
What the hell
sense,
did
you
he
know,
say?
I
actually,
said about a
what?
week ago.
Huh?
Fucking. Never
He
mind,
does
bro.
need that coffee, dude.
Yeah,
Look
dude.
at him.
He
Dude,
is
that
out.
go-
Did you go start? You know what you
Yeah,
did?
it's
Our boy geeked up right now. He hit
Yeah,
the
bro.
he hit the not the Benjamin, just the plant
just
too
a
hard.
bong, dude. Just a normal.
Yeah,
Same
just a little
amount
bit,
I
bro.
smoked.
Don't do drugs.
Or
Hey,
do.
whoa, whoa,
Fuck
whoa,
it. It's
hey.
America. Don't listen to Artie. He's not he's not your dad.
Mm.
I was gonna say I actually bought a copious amount of substances the other day.
Oh shit.
Some legally procured from certain locations and markets, and some
Remote location.
Nah, see, it wasn't funny when you did it.
no.
It was funchy because it wasn't funny.
Whatchamacallit.
That's
So I don't do anything, but when I move back in, I might try to get my brother, his weed guy. I might buy the house some weed. Just be like, yo, let's party. I'm back, and they're like, oh my god. Plus, I think Juneteenth's coming up, so you're off work, so that's dope.
Shit.
I don't know what it's about, but
Did I just see your eyes widen when he said Juneteenth?
Yeah, I didn't know where he was going. That could have went a couple different
I
ways.
just don't know what it is. I just know people
To
get
be honest,
off
I
work.
don't either.
I was gonna say.
But that's probably a problem. I should probably know what that is. But
Yeah.
Uncultured.
I
know.
mean, it's
well,
not my
do you know what it
culture.
is?
Shut the fuck up.
I don't. What's the word? Cultural appropriation. What was that?
Cultural
Yeah, I
appropriation,
don't
you
do
almost
that,
had it.
so I don't pretend to know. Oh yeah, I know what this is, so I can be part. I don't know.
I get it, dude. You're just not an ally, dude.
Well,
Oh, is that? Oh, because it is during Pride. Okay, that.
No,
makes
I don't think it has
That-
anything to do
Oh,
with
okay,
Pride
okay.
Month, dude.
yeah, no.
Okay.
They should probably figure that out.
Word.
I think that's just happenstance that it falls within Pride Month.
Word. Someone tell
Someone
us
should probably
what
Google it.
Juneteenth
I
is.
can't.
There's a bunch of like holidays.
'Cause
or
my phone
not
is recording.
holidays,
I have a
national
valid
days
excuse.
that are like, what the fuck even is that? There's like, what's the Flag Day? Is that one that a couple days ago, wasn't it?
Don't talk shit about the troops, dude.
But like, is that what it is? Is that what it is?
There
I don't know.
is Flag Day, but now that you
Is that what it's
mention
called,
that,
right?
you're
It is-
actually
there is
kind
a
of
Flag Day.
spitting because
Yeah.
what is Labor Day, right? So
Thank you. That's
right,
Thank
so
you.
so check it out, right? It's called Labor Day. We're celebrating hard, honest work. You get off a day of work, and then you go back
yeah.
being
14th.
a fucking slaving
Even another
away
day.
in this current economy, trying to make ends meet. But you get one day called Labor Day, and then it's like the mark of like school because schools usually start a day after. And it's like, why? Just have a day off. You know what I mean? You don't have to do this. Oh,
Yeah.
good job. Good work. No, just give us a day off.
I thought it was the 19th, Juneteenth.
You would? Is it the 14th?
It's the 20th. Maybe
It's not even on the teens.
I guess that's still an ETH.
Wait, it says right here. It says it's celebrated.
Kinda.
Yeah, it says Friday, June 20th is the holiday, but it says in the overview Juneteenth is a federal holiday in the United States. It is celebrated annually on June 19th to commemorate the ending of slavery in the United States.
Look at Google spreading
But, like,
out
how come it says
misinformation. They're
it's
like, it's on the
celebrated-
20th, so you miss it. Look at that.
Yeah, but like,
Fucking-
why did they do? Maybe
Yeah.
it's supposed to be on a Friday
Well,
or something.
Yeah,
I
they could've
think
just
it's.
not wanted
I was
it
gonna
to fall
say
on
it's because
Thursday or
of work.
something.
It's probably because of work because
Like we
it's-
want a 3-day weekend, which I don't blame them for.
yeah. I
But
think
why
it's
is it going to be
just a-
celebrated on the 20th today? That doesn't make any sense.
For that
Or
3-day
this
weekend,
year.
because
brother.
I think federal holiday they wanted it to just be a 3-day weekend.
Labor
'cause-
Day is always a Monday, ain't it?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah,
They're
but
catching on.
if
They're like, we can do this shit too.
Yeah.
This
So
is the people's holiday, bro.
that's my guess. It's just because
You want a Friday.
I didn't think you could just change the date of when you celebrated a
Yeah.
holiday though. Like they don't do that for fucking 4th of July.
I mean, they do.
Yeah,
it
but look
for-
at like
they leave for-
Thanksgiving. Is it Thanksgiving?
well, that's always on
Thanksgiving. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
see,
Thanksgiving
that's every year that confuses
yeah.
the fuck out of me.
But that's always on the same day every year though.
It's always on a Thursday,
but it's not like the 20. Like Christmas is the 25th.
Yeah, but I actually like the Thanksgiving one though.
Fuck that, dude.
Because
Give me a
it's just
date.
it's a
I don't-
Thursday. Like you
I don't
know.
like this floaty hippie. Maybe we'll do it on a Thursday.
I
Maybe we'll
see.
do it. Give me a fucking date.
Free will. We do whatever the fuck we want.
Free will. me a date to put in my fucking calendar to lock it down, not this like
No, we didn't look up a flag
the third
day.
Thursday
We gotta look up
of-
flag days.
I respect it. I mean, I
Flag.
I
They really need
respect what
to
you're
change.
saying because I think it would, highlight the importance of the holiday. I
Thanksgiving's kind of made up though.
well,
too,
no, because my thing is like we're kind of using holidays as an excuse to get off work when we should just have the benefit of like, hey, maybe workers deserve a few days, not even a week, a few days off. Is that like so preposterous
like
that
PTO.
we cannot have any? No, you just have to keep going. If we don't produce, we're all gonna starve. No, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's where I'm coming from with it. Like
I think you just gotta get a job with PTO, brother.
that's I mean,
Some
Well,
sick days, vacation days.
sometimes you use them up. Sometimes you need more. People got different stuff going on.
we
like
need more.
like here's the
more.
thing.
We need more.
I can work. I don't really got a lot going on. So if someone's like, hey, I need to take off, it sucks for me, but like I could do it. But like I'm gonna do that for someone because if someone is like, a parent or something and they need a day off, like give them a day off. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like it's not that hard. It's not that deep, but I guess finance business people are the ones that decide that. I don't know. I don't know who gets to dictate why we take off work and why we don't. Mess up.
The man.
It's the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just went on a whole.
My
Yeah,
fault.
actually, to be honest with you, I was looking up what Flag Day meant. I don't even know what this is specifically about.
Doing his rant about the
about working and holidays and how they're
system.
connected because we
Oh.
have holidays moving around. Only certain holidays get
started
a
again.
certain day because Christmas is important,
all
but
riled
any
up.
other one, Halloween's got the same day. But then that was
Fuck
starting to move
Halloween.
around.
Is it really?
Well,
because
because whatchamacallit,
31st.
I think it's the 31st, but then they start doing it on like the 29th or some stuff. Because
Well, it
of, like,
depends
yeah.
for the trick or treating.
Yeah, the trick or treating moves from like city to city. Which,
like-
if you're
Yeah.
smart, you could like cap it. You could be like,
Double
"Alright,
up.
we're trick or-" Yeah, exactly, dude.
Go and trick
That's
or treat
true.
here,
That's
and
why
then
I
you go
like
to
it.
grandmom's house in a different city, and you go fuck up their candy. Yeah, of course. That's the way to do it.
See, Gino's trying to fuck it up for the kids, dude. Look at him.
Fuck them kids.
Whoa.
He's like, make them work.
Yo.
Whoa, what?
Not.
What are you guys
literally.
talking about?
I didn't,
I like the way
I
he
wasn't
pointed at
talking
you
about
after
what
you
he
said
was.
that.
Yeah, see, he might be
Whoa.
doing something different.
Nah, bro. You know something I don't get, bro? Valentine's Day, bro. Who wins in this situation in Valentine's Day? You
Girls, they
satisfy
get
your
stuff.
lover for like a day, just on the occasion, just
You
because.
saying you
it's
can't keep your woman
Valentine's
satisfied, Jake?
Day. I'm just saying, like Valentine's Day.
This
is just such a-
segues well into the him sponsorship.
It's such like a. It's like such like a
That'd be
what you
sick,
call it?
dude.
Like a.
Some fucking
It's just like,
Viagra
they
money.
just pull money out of us that day. It's an excuse to just take money from us.
Oh, it's
Just
definitely a
because-
corporate holiday to
Yeah,
like buy
it's-
your
it's like-
girlfriend some expensive jewelry.
Yes, you know what I mean. Just go all out, spend, invest more money, and you
Same.
know what I
That's
mean?
like the same with Black Friday. That's really what that is.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Black
Yeah.
Friday's
Dude,
like,
Black
hey,
Friday's
we
a
need to make
scam,
money, so we
bro.
are positive on the year. Here's the shit that's on sale, but it's not really on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even
bro.
I always wonder when you see shit. They definitely fucking do it. But like, when it says what, I'm trying to think what store. There's one that shit's always on sale. I think it's Hobby Lobby actually, where
Oh,
shit's
Hobby
always
Lobby?
like 40% off. I'm like, of what? Because it's been 40% off for 2 fucking years.
Yeah.
Who's falling for this shit?
Nah, for real.
People definitely are. That bitch is still open. Even though it's me and Jake were in there actually when we went to make your fucking shirts and shit.
Mhm.
And it's like the back rooms in that.
Bro, dude, it felt so
snap.
weird. Like, bro, we were checking out, bro. Like, it felt like a dystopian type of scene. Like, it was just ambient noise. People like it was very like a little bit amount of people in there, and like the speaker, the music that they were playing was so weird.
Hobby
Was there?
Lobby?
Oh, I
Like,
do remember. Yeah.
It was like some like transit Black Ops 2 style. Like, it was weird, bro.
Yo.
And it was just like it was cloudy outside, and I was like, bro, this feels
Don't
so
get me
odd,
started
bro.
on
I hate.
Black
I was
Ops
like,
2.
Dude,
you
like-
just mentioned peak. You just
Bro.
mentioned peak. Oh my!
Black
you
Ops
don't
2 is-
understand.
What does that mean?
I think
Peak
peak is
mentioned
like
greatest.
yeah,
Like,
like a mid and
Some
then peak.
yeah.
and
So
then-
there's mid is like whatever.
Am I
and
that
then there's
old?
I
Peak,
think-
bro.
Punk.
No,
Nah,
Black
bro.
Ops 2 is when I got good at video games, because when you
I think
start
they
Dude,
are
that's
younger.
real.
Not significantly younger than us. That'd be weird.
yeah, like when I because when you start playing video games, like at least for me, I was just like stealing my brother's like consoles and stuff, and I'd just be like, oh man, I'm playing the
Yeah.
game, this is so cool, but you don't know what you're doing. Black Ops 2, something just switched. I went from like, all right, I know how to like shoot and be like, oh, this is so fun, to like, yo, I'm dropping
See,
swarms and orbitals.
That is funny
every
because that's
game.
how Black Ops the original was for me. But you're 22,
22, yeah.
so yeah, 4 years. That makes sense because I'm 26.
4 years strong.
So, okay, is that? Oh, that's a band, right?
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
band.
I knew that. I knew that. But yeah, Black Ops, the original Black Ops was that for me where I got online and I was like, oh shit, like I'm gonna make my own class and actually have a little bit of strategy. And I'm trying to think what year that would have.
Get the
I remember
mechanics.
playing it on the Wii because I had the controller that you would plug into the Wii, so it was like a
That
little.
is diabolical.
But it was free.
No, that's
I
so
don't know if it's
cool,
still
though.
true, if it still is, but it was
On the
free
Wii?
online play. So me and my buddy, who the fuck was it?
Oh, did you have like the little
Josh.
gun like thingy?
No,
that
I didn't use that shit. It's like
Ah,
no, literally
no.
like the same thing I have for the Switch, where it's just a
Yeah.
controller,
I get you.
but
I
you
get
plug
you.
it in where you would plug the little
Oh,
nunchuck,
the nunchuck, yeah.
and you can just use it like a regular controller.
Dude.
And
shit.
the only thing that sucks, I think the actual regular remote still works. So if you bump that shit, it'll like throw your fucking aim off.
Oh no.
But we would
Oh.
say, I remember vividly, we knew of an exploit or glitch on Kino, and we would be on our landline phones back in the day, bro. And because we didn't have like headsets. Or
Yeah.
I don't even know if we had. They had to have some type of mic service.
I
But,
think they did at the
Probably
time,
not.
but it was just it wasn't.
Yeah,
as
where'd you plug it in?
prevalent.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you probably did it
Yeah.
for Wii. You probably didn't.
I think
It was probably
360.
at the time. It's probably just a USB into the like
Yeah.
PlayStation or
There was
Xbox or
headsets
whatever
for the
you're on.
original Xbox.
There was
Yeah.
because the 360. I think
Oh,
that was
but on
like
the
when you
Wii.
did
Before
like,
even
you were-
before the
'cause
Xbox.
that was first like party chat. Like that was where you can actually talk to people through there. Because I remember on PS3 you could only message. Because
You could talk to people on like the OG Xbox.
yeah,
For
like,
sure though.
Yeah,
Like, I, like
the
1000%.
OG Xbox did. The PS3 it didn't have the party system yet.
Yeah,
so you
no, it
had to
didn't.
be in game chat to do stuff.
That's because
yeah, bro,
PlayStation
dude,
sucks.
bro, that's that was,
I was about to say I was
listen.
These were
Xbox
the worst,
360, so
bro.
I was busy
Listen.
getting
I
I
booted
played
out of
Xbox
parties.
literally since the
Listen.
day I was probably
What's the shape of Italy?
2.
Listen,
Nah,
listen.
dude.
What do you do with the soccer ball?
Xbox Masterclass.
Nah. Well, okay. I think the 360 and the 3 era. I'm a PlayStation guy. I do like PlayStation more. I do think the 360 era. I think it does take the cake. I'm sorry though. PS4 has so many better exclusives. You got
I
like
feel like that's the only advantage of PS4 though.
I
Yeah.
don't see, but like the games are the important part. But then it's still just like they got the party system. It's super easy to use and all that stuff. They pretty much had all that stuff. The one thing
PlayStation
Sony
never had Gears of War or Halo. You can't
Halo's
tell me
hard to
anything.
beat, dude.
But we got
Like, I don't
Forza?
really care what else
we
you have. It's not
From
better than
Software.
Gears of War or
Nah,
Halo.
bro. Because we got like Bloodborne, God of
Dude, I
War.
don't know.
That's not
Spider-Man.
neither of
I'm a
those.
P- I'm a PC guy, bro.
You haven't
Hard
played 'em.
fucking
You gotta
border
play
right
'em.
here, dude.
dude, listen, bro, I'm a
Like when Bloodborne dropped on the PlayStation, that was when I think that was like big shift, and then God of War only added on top of that, and Last of Us. Like
See, none of these
you don't
games have
get
any
it.
impact.
Nah,
Halo and
nah,
fucking
that's
Gears of War are
crazy.
pinnacle games.
Now Halo did have impact. I'm not saying they didn't have impact. I'm
One
not
of the
saying Gears is
biggest.
bad, but nah,
Halo
you
was the
you don't
shit.
know. You don't know.
I do know. I
You
know a
don't
lot.
know. Oh.
I'm kind of on Artie with this one. Like God of
No.
War is good,
Huh?
but I'm kind of with
Oh.
Artie on this one.
wow.
You know what? Fuck it, both, dude.
No,
It's Brad
man,
Month, brother.
No, it's not. The fuck.
You can't take that from them, dude.
I can do whatever
It's
I
still
want. I'm a
Pride
fucking
Oh.
free
And
human.
the Xbox people fighting each other. Like I don't want your help.
Yeah, we're on the same team, dude.
Fucking hell.
But God of War is good, and the Spider-Man games are good. But I don't find they have a lot of replayability. Where Halo and Gears of War.
Gears of War.
Um,
That's fair. And I mean,
Is it
you know,
Gears
it
of War
depends
you're
on what you're
talking about?
looking. Yeah, Gears of War is the
See,
exclusive.
okay. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Mm.
'Cause I said God of War. I was like,
God of War. That's
That's the
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
yeah. What else?
That nobody
is
plays.
Is Doom's not a. Is Doom an exclusive? feel
I
like
think
one of
Doom
Hmm.
used to be exclusive. I think Doom Eternal is on both. I want to say Doom 2016 is PlayStation exclusive. I could be wrong on that though. Fact check. me.
PlayStation exclusive.
I'm pretty certain.
I don't think Doom was an exclusive with anything.
Yeah, I'm trying
It
to.
might not be. I want to say.
Yeah.
I know Doom Eternal. I know for sure is not exclusive. I know that for a fact.
Because I think what Doom was originally like a
fucking
PC
twisted.
game. No,
Huh?
it was for the PC, right? Like it originally came out for the PC.
Well, Doom the franchise. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like when it was first made, it was just a PC thing. You can run like the original
Yeah.
Doom. You can run on anything now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can run that on
A toaster.
No, literally.
like no, actually, if you try hard enough, that thing runs on anything. It's crazy. I saw a dude run it on like it was like a video of like this dude had like a ton of like potatoes, because you know potatoes have like a small amount of like conductivity. Powering on potatoes.
What?
What?
Taters?
Yeah, no, that's what I said. I was like, there's no way, bro.
All right,
What the
segue.
fuck?
What's your favorite form of eating fucking potatoes, dude?
French fries.
All right, but what kind of French fries?
French fries.
Yeah, but dude, this is such a
Like
complicated
crinkle
question.
cut,
Don't
Nah.
fucking simplify this.
Curly
Yeah, because then-
Yeah,
fries,
crinkle cut.
waffle
You got the thick
fries.
boys. You got the thin boys. You got waffle fries.
Just French
You
fries.
got curly fries.
You got curly fries. That's
My
like you can't-
answer is French fries.
You gotta pick.
I don't.
So what are you, French?
I'll do.
I
all right,
don't.
I'll
I don't have to pick
compromise.
it all.
I'll compromise, dude. I'll
French
respect your
fries.
answers for French fries for the potato question. But follow up question. I'm also gonna make you guys. This buys you time to think about this highly fucking complicated answer. What is your
Okay,
favorite
bet.
form of French fry? This is more specific.
Such a gay
Ooh,
question.
So,
Wait,
so
what was
here's
it?
what
Wait,
I'll
what was
say.
it? What was the question?
What's
The original was favorite form of potatoes, which
Potato.
I will agree.
Yeah.
French fry, but I'll get more specific.
So-
Actually no, potato wedges, which is I feel like are
I'm
kind of in
a
between.
baked potato kind of person.
Ooh,
I
oh,
love
that's
a
hard,
baked
dude. A
potato?
good baked.
potato.
With some chili.
You
dude.
get baked potato with like the sour cream and the bacon.
sour cream.
Cheese. My fault. My fault.
Little Jersey right there.
Little Jersey has to pop out.
I think that was a speech impediment. I don't think that was Jersey, dude.
Yeah. It's a bad rap
My
for
Are
Jersey.
you saying baked potatoes are awesome?
I love baked potatoes.
Can I give this a hit?
Yikes. They're awesome.
Thank you. Awesome, awesome. The gabagool is awesome.
I treat the sour cream like the schmear. I respect the schmear.
What's
No
what are
way.
the?
Uh,
It's like a straight French fry. Like I don't know how to explain
Yeah,
it.
just
Like
straight
a
like
just
a
a classic, like a
I'm
like a
not the
McDonald's
crinkle
style
cut
French
one.
fry.
But like the long, yeah, I guess McDonald's, but like theirs is like a
Like
little
a
more flat.
I got
But like I want like
flat.
Like standard. Like I
yeah,
don't.
McDonald's French fries like a little flat. They're like a little too.
little
All right,
flat.
we going BK? A little thicker.
Fuck no.
So,
Somebody-
all right.
Damn.
I've never
Oh,
had
I think
BK.
Wendy's fries, bro. Wendy's fries are.
Oh, they have the
bro.
worst fry.
No,
maybe.
What?
bro,
I was gonna
dude,
say
no.
BK
Your
is
mom.
hit or
That
miss.
is
If you
crazy,
get
bro.
good
Wendy's
BK
fries are
fries,
so good, bro.
See, if you go to Burger King, you deserve to have bad things
nah,
happen.
dude, you get a surprise fucking onion ring every once in a while. Don't be hating on
Oh,
Burger King,
no.
dude.
Bro, I had a couple of those.
I swear they be doing that that shit on purpose.
Dude,
Nah,
so
man,
fucking confused. I'm
I
like,
had Burger King one time when I was like
Oh, it's so
6
good.
or 7, and I threw up and got
Oh,
sick
hell.
because of it, and I haven't had Burger King since, and I don't
One
think I ever
time.
will.
Don't be a
well,
pussy.
that's like Batman with his parents and shit. Like,
Okay.
you can't let that
I
overcome you,
respect
brother.
that,
you gotta
though.
go back there.
Same with
take some-
Sun Chips. Same
I-
thing with Sun Chips.
I
Same with the
respect
same
Sun
day.
Chips?
Same
crap
with the
out
same
of
day.
that because
Damn.
Might have just been
I
sick, brother.
Sun chips are good.
I
bro.
used to be like not used to be, but like because my mom lives in North Carolina, so on the way we see a ton of Royal Farms. I don't know about you, I love Royal Farms.
I don't
never
know
had
what
it.
That
is. What is
shit
that?
is
like a
it's like
heritage, right?
Wawa, but
Oh.
like fried chicken instead of
Oh.
Wawa.
There's a lot of places better
There's a
than
lot-
Wawa.
Yeah, and but like
Sheets is amazing.
right, but
I'm a heritage
Royal
guy.
Farms,
Heritage
I
is
used
good
to
too.
be like, I love this place. Gave me food poisoning one time. I can't go back. I swear.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, man.
so I
Fucking
respect the
pussies,
Burger
dude.
King can't
Yeah,
eat
man.
that because it's like, y'all did me
You-
dirty.
yeah,
Y'all did
I'm
me
not-
dirty.
Yeah.
Do me dirty twice, we're gonna have major problems.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah, I won't go to Burger
oh.
King probably ever again.
I'll
or
go
eat
the
Sun
next
Chips.
day.
Huh?
I'll go the next day. I'll be like, that was old
Yeah,
BK, dude.
whatever.
That was old news, bro.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, cause like I don't hate Wawa. I just don't like people that make Wawa their like personality in terms of like convenient like food places. Cause there's like Wawa people, you know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
like
for sure.
rider, and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
There's Wawa people, bro.
There are Wawa.
Yeah,
people.
no,
I would
there's
say
like
so.
people
It's
that
the same
like,
with like Chipotle or
yeah,
fucking.
Oh,
people
shit.
die on the Wawa Hill. Yeah.
I think there's Taco Bell people too.
Taco Bell Grande.
I mean,
I fuck with
Taco
Taco
Bell,
Bell.
I
That's
feel
probably top 3 for me.
Taco
but
Bell's good. It
I
just
can stand behind
depends.
that low key.
Nah, I'm with the Taco Bell one.
Yeah, Taco Bell,
you
bro.
gotta know how to work the menu, dude. You can't be just like.
They got rid of a lot of the best things they had on the menu.
that. My
Dude, the
favorite
breakfast-
was that's good too.
Breakfast
the fucking
Crunch Wrap?
Wraps, the steak boy, dude.
Bro.
They had a beefy, crunchy Fritos burrito, dude.
Yeah.
That shit was banging. It was on the dollar menu for a time. I would get like
Oh,
fucking
shit.
4 of these
Nacho
bitches.
griller shit.
I don't know if I ever had.
So it was a beefy nacho griller thing they had. That shit was great, and then they had a quesarito.
Quesarito.
See, the
Quesarito had, like,
quesarito's a little
rice in
too
it.
much for me.
No, that
Quesarito.
quesarito. Oh my god.
Same. What is it?
man.
Is that a chalupa that's got the soft cheesy
What?
thing wrapped around
The
the?
saw.
Oh,
the
that
taco?
is a chalupa. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
Yeah. See, I didn't say all that. I said a quesarito.
I know. I'm just.
The
I'm
quesarito's
a.
like a burrito, but that shit got rice and
The
like,
best
fuck,
part
oh,
about Taco
man.
Bell though is it gets to celebrate one of the coolest holidays, Taco Tuesday. I just segued back to holidays with that shit. That's
Taco
crazy. I'm
Tuesday.
sorry, you guys are talking about Taco Bell, and I was like, "Yo, wait, what?" I was like, "Taco Tuesday."
That's
man.
not a
I'm like,
national holiday.
It's
I
not,
mean,
but
where
there is
did
Taco
he-
Day.
where
There
did he-
is
I
Taco
don't.
Day.
I
Julio's-
venture not.
Julio's on
I
Main.
can't believe I
It's
just
like-
pulled
See how
that
it's
out of my
bring it up.
ass, bro. I cannot believe that. I'm sorry. I had to say that. I had to say
All right,
that.
it was out of your ass. Back to Taco Bell. Good segue. That is an issue with fast food, though.
Mhm.
French fries, though, to answer your original question.
You're just going straight classic French fries.
French fry. Curly fries. I
Curly
like
fry, good curly fries. I've never had. I don't think I've ever
It's
had
the
bad curly
one
fries.
thing Arby's has. Good.
Curly fries.
Yeah,
are
I
good.
agree with that for sure.
So the only problem
I
is
don't
with
know, I've
curly
never had
fries
it.
sometimes is some of them can get not as crispy as the rest.
Yes,
And
that is an
that
issue.
drives me absolutely through the roof.
Because that's how I feel about General Tso's chicken. You eat General Tso's chicken, it's really good, and then you get that one piece that's like, it just
That weird
isn't
piece.
chewy for some
Yeah.
reason. Ruins the meal. It's like, who put this in here?
That's because you're not getting
Sabotage,
Chinese
bro.
food from down the street,
Not
man.
down
That
the
bitch
street?
down the street.
Yo,
got
wait,
that
down the
Oh,
work.
street.
you weren't
Chinese
here
food?
that day, dude. I think it was just us three.
Yeah, that's when we went to go get your guitar.
Yeah.
Wait, down the street
Oh,
Chinese? What's
Oh, you didn't see? I upgraded your
Did the
favorite mic
Chinese
stand,
that
dude.
day, bro.
Check her
We
out.
fucked up
Oh,
that
look
Chinese,
at you,
bro.
bro.
Oh, snap.
It was good, dude.
Chinese food was great, right?
Where was it from?
Down the
Yeah.
street.
We'll
bro,
have to get
literally
it
down
one
the
day.
street.
It's you know the Rite Aid fucking Dollar General. I don't need. That's not a Rite Aid anymore. is
Oh, wait, on
No, it's not general.
49 and where the Millville High School is?
Yeah.
it? Yeah, close.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Right across
Sorry,
from the
you're
wall.
pointing
Hey,
that
why do you?
way.
Yeah, why do you use that as a point of reference? You
I'll
know?
cut it out.
Oh, what's your car? I had a van in my.
My girlfriend goes there.
No,
Shit.
no, I had.
What?
I was mocking Gino, dude.
Oh, I was gonna
Jeez.
joke, but I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
we
I had to misdirect.
And we're back.
Technical
cut all that. Yeah, we're
Oh,
back.
God,
Hey
bro.
guys.
I was
Nah,
gonna
we're
be-
leaving it
You know,
in.
I had the.
I'm cutting the whole section out. Yeah,
Oh,
see, we're not back yet.
That's no, dude.
And
I was
we're back.
I was
Hey,
going
guys.
dazed and confused. You were
Took a
going
little
fucking
break.
Dahmer, dude.
We're back. But so back on Taco Tuesday.
No. All right.
I think we just gotta let it ride at this
3,
point.
2, 1, and we are actually back from a
They're
little
gonna
break.
think you're like.
No, I'm cutting all that. We are returning right
Yo,
when I just
Artie's
said
gotta
it just
get
now.
in his
I'm
like
cutting
show
all that.
host kind of thing where he's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, welcome back."
Yeah,
to the
no, I'm
broadcast."
cutting all that. That's not
WFAN
staying
New
in here.
York.
We gotta make sometimes executive decisions.
Whoa.
That's why I got the backup.
Well, you're like an executive. Because you're like.
He's
the
big A.
Don.
He's a big athlon.
Yeah.
Shit, hell yeah.
Because you're like anyone you work with, you're kind of like, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. And if you don't listen to me, I'm the Don. And then, like, you shoot him with your gun, I assume.
I run around my gun, joints fat as my thumb. I beat the pussy up like snare in a drum.
Shit.
And we're back.
Welcome back, guys. If you're still watching, you shouldn't be.
Whoa.
Oh shit! You gotta check how long this is.
How long have we been going for?
We have been going for 28 minutes.
No.
Nice.
Yeah. 28,
He's
10, brother.
pointing at a screen,
Oh.
and it's got numbers
28.
I
20?
see, I
and
see, I see, I see, I
waveforms
see.
of us speaking.
28, 30
I
here
didn't
in
realize this was
shortly.
down there. I don't think my Ableton has that.
Shit.
Definitely does.
I'm gonna go check when I get home.
But yeah, I figure we'll shoot for like a 30 to 45 minute episode.
Oh,
That way,
okay.
keep it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool,
the less
yeah.
we have to sit here and just run our
That's
mouths,
cool.
the better.
He hates being social and talking to us, dude.
I
It's
hate
so
just
strange.
people in general. I
So-
can't wait to go
so
home.
dark and brooding and mysterious.
Like Batman?
Yes.
Batman.
Quite literally.
Oh shit.
Holy smoke.
I saved the
Oh,
city on my
shit.
free time.
He might be
Oh,
too cool for
shit.
this band, guys.
Yeah.
Too cool for school?
Shit.
How do you feel about it? He hasn't said a word in about a half hour.
Yeah, I've just been here to make.
The last
yeah.
thing I remember you
Yeah.
talking about
Man,
is
I'm
Valentine's.
I'm ad libbing
You know
right
what?
now, bro.
I'm gonna get a
Where's
string.
his coffee?
And I'm
Is his
gonna just
coffee
pull
done?
it. Yeah, I told him like 15 minutes ago. I was like, it's done downstairs.
Go get your coffee, bro.
was
Oh
like, yeah.
shit. Dude.
No,
At
no.
least
get
it's
your
like got a
coffee.
cool drinking temperature now, Jake. So maybe he was actually the one with the master plan.
Who's the man with the master plan? A brother with a motherfucking gun.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who sings that?
Artie, apparently,
Nah,
dude.
it's
I don't know
Dr.
what
Dre.
that was. I don't
Dr.
condone
Dre,
that type of
Chronic.
behavior.
The Chronic.
I think the last thing he brought up was Valentine's. That's the thing
Yes.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a while
a
ago.
little bit ago.
20 minutes ago.
I felt bad. I was gonna talk about because I know you were saying like, oh, you know, it's like on us, on dudes at least, we have to like go out and get stuff. But I also think on like chicks, it's like you have the expectation that you have to like be a certain, like you have to look a certain way and act a certain way because of that. And it's like just
We're talking about Valentine's Day?
yeah, you know what I mean. And
Yeah,
it's like I
that's
don't
a-
give a shit.
Yeah, I could
you
see
know
that.
what I
That's a
mean?
bullshit
Like,
holiday.
that's
is
what I'm
that
saying.
is.
That was the other point
That's
that
a
I felt bad. I
bullshit
didn't
You
get
holiday.
should
to
love your
interject 'cause
girl
it's like,
or guy every
yeah,
day.
it's like you know what I
Don't
mean.
let
like,
corporations
I don't
tell
give
you,
a
or don't
fuck.
love her or him.
You
But
know
don't
what
let
I mean?
corporations tell you what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Which one is mine here?
There's the lines with different colors.
I'm
That's
two?
what he's pointing at.
The second one
We should
down.
have a part of the video that just points to the screen, and it's just like the screen is just recording, and then it's like our voices overdubbed, and I'm like, information stuff, and then it segues
Alright,
straight
alright,
back to like
alright,
us talking, like cuts immediately.
Yeah.
Well, because you know we could add sound effects and stuff, but that's kind of lame. Everyone does that. We got like mouth stuff, or do like you know when
He's back.
songs have like a ba, ba, ba,
Welcome
ba.
back.
I don't know if that's like an acapella port or like a pure black roast. That's what I'm seeing.
It's a Nantucket blend, brother.
Ooh.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. It's what the fucking K-Cup said on it.
Word. Do you know like coffee stuff though? Because I don't drink coffee.
No, I like hazelnut coffee, dude.
Okay.
I've probably drank a collective 2 full coffee mugs full of coffee in my
How
life.
do you get by through the day? How do you
Damn,
have the
dude.
energy
Wake
to
up
do
and
it?
smoke a blunt and drive to work.
Psycho.
And then work for a few hours. Go for a run. Come here and do this shitty
Yo.
podcast.
Wait, you've been going for
That's mad.
runs?
Huh?
So that coffee does smell good.
Does it? I can't smell
Yeah,
anything.
it's pretty.
Caffeine has the adverse effect on me. If I drink it, it doesn't work on me, and then a couple hours I will be sleepy.
I think it's a
Damn.
ADHD thing.
Well, I mean, I was diagnosed with autism, and I do have like the doctor, whatever the fuck, from not Newcomb,
The
but
diagnosis.
yeah. Yeah, no,
Or-
I had to show my diagnosis papers to my employer because they were like, "We don't believe you're disabled," and I was like, "You got me." I
Actually,
didn't have to do that, but
That's an extra $2 an hour right
Yeah.
there, motherfucker.
Damn. You overcharging.
actually, because you thought I was lying, I'm gonna somehow make it into a defamation case and win. Take that.
Good.
I don't
You
think
gotta stop
I
drinking
could,
then, bro.
Drinking
What are you,
alcohol?
my dad?
No, but I am a concerned citizen.
Well, wait, wouldn't he be your mom?
You won't even venture to say friend. He said concerned citizen. I'll be
That's
fine, dude.
crazy.
Yeah, but like,
I'm built different already.
you're not really. You're not. You're
I
built
am.
like an average person.
Hey.
Am.
Hey.
Damn.
Yo, that's messed
He's
up.
right,
That's
but I
messed
am.
up.
I'm sticking with the bit.
Like I'm not in the business of lying to people. Just
Hey.
to be nice to them.
But to be fair, the average person does consume I don't know the exact number, but it's got to be at least a little bit of caffeine a day.
Along with
Mhm.
like 3 hours of
And
phone
I don't drink
time.
coffee. I
Listen, my
supplement Red Bull.
grandmother
Oh, yeah, that
drinks
phone time.
coffee several
That phone
times.
time.
a
That
day.
scroll's
And
needed,
she's
bro.
fine.
And
So
she
I
is
need to itch,
a-
bro.
No,
Biggest
I
scrolling.
really what you call I went over the other day and like my buddies were like, cause you know like back then if like there was like a thing or like a product that came out or like a game, it'd be like, let's get on the game, let's do that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like I walked in, my buddies one day be like, let's hit them doom scrolls, let's go, let's hit
them
that
doom-
let's hit TikTok for the reels, yo,
Yeah.
let's do it. And
No
I'm
fucking
like, oh
conversation.
my
It's complete silent in a room with the
But
phones.
like no, they're like
They're having their own
they're
conversation.
like scrolling and they're like, yo, I got the greatest reel pull.
I think that's like
And
a
it's
brain
like,
rot
what
Dude.
the
connection.
fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, no, listen, we're talking about a real life
We're
scenario
talking
that
about
might have
real shit.
happened. We might have made this up, but this
When
might have happened
you're-
to somebody.
Is this like
100%,
Blair Witch, like,
110%, bro.
based on a true story, but it's
when,
not based
when
on a
you're
true
when
story?
you're with the gang,
Yeah.
right, and you're sitting in the living room, right? Don't just sit there and silent. Like, get hype about that shit. Like, if
Yeah.
you like
About
are
what?
scrolling
What?
about doom scrolling,
You scrolling,
'Cause
brother.
everyone
No,
just
we
sits there and
shouldn't be
is
getting
silent.
hype about doom scrolling.
I'm with Artie on this one.
Like,
It's ironic. It's
no,
ironic.
no, social media is like
This
one of the-
generation.
yeah, it's one of the biggest detriments to society is ever seen.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It's
man.
absolutely insane. However, some random art girl followed me, and I went on her page and she had some cool art. So I was like, yo, actually, I'm gonna hit her up and see if she wants to do a cover art for me.
Oh shit.
And
Oh,
we're working on
shit.
some shit. That shit's fucking kind
Yeah,
of dope.
that's
That
what's
shit's
up.
kinda lit.
Yeah, that's
What
pretty
are
cool. Hell yeah.
What are you making that face for, bro?
I'm sure that's why he was in this girl's
Nah,
DMs,
she
dude.
not. Yo,
The art was cool, bro.
I'm getting all defensive.
Nah, I'll show you. Look, I'll show
He's
you.
like, I don't like
no.
girls, dude.
Bro.
Well, here's what I will
Bro.
say. Like, I do understand that doom scrolling isn't good, but at the same time, it
Yeah.
kind of just replaced sitting on a couch or like a recliner watching TV, because I feel like that is a similar, if
Yeah,
not the same.
but
The same
to
Okay.
counter that, you're not getting advertised to, or you're not getting. I mean, you are with the fucking TV or the
Yeah.
whatever, the radio. I guess if you're going back
Yeah.
far enough, but it's also like.
it's
yeah, I
also
believe you. I was
way
just busting your balls.
quicker. It's also way
Fuck
more.
outta here.
But
like,
fucking.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. It is
But-
a lot like quicker and even unstructured, because
And-
TV, if you're watching a show, at least has
it's-
like script writers and like creative work behind it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, whereas doom like reels, it's like you have people's art, people's things that they do, and then sometimes it is just doom.
Yeah. I'm not saying there's not benefits to seeing, like you said, art or hopefully music. Check it out.
Music. Check it out.
Check it out.
Farewell,
fucking,
TikTok and Insta.
Same. The fuck, bitch.
Bro.
Yo, Siri,
whoa.
pipe down, bro.
Damn, that sounded worse than what I said, Jake. Anyway, but the same issue with TV, where if the way I feel like humans are kind of conditioned is like, I forget that there's like a number where you're only supposed to know like 200 people. That's the amount of people you can remember.
Oh.
I forget what the fuck it
Mm.
is. It's more specific than that, where like you're close to
Wow.
10 people. You're kind of on a talking basis with like 50 people.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, but if you think like all the people you
Ah.
work with on a regular basis, all the people like, I forget the
Yeah.
number. Someone smart probably knows it. But when you have on a even smaller scale TV where it's like, yo, this fucking guy 3 towns over got shot in the face and robbed, you're like, oh shit, and now you're concerned about that. Whereas if you didn't have the news or you didn't have that, you won't even that one
Yeah.
out of sight, out of mind. With TikTok, it's even more where not only do you have, yo, look at this shit that's like way over the fuck here that has no pertinence to you, which I'm not saying we shouldn't care about, you know, bad things happening to people far away, but
Shit.
it gets your fucking like cortisol and your anxiety up where all you're seeing is like, and if that's the shit you interact with, which most people do, and these things, it's not like trying to scare you, but
Fucking-
the algorithm wants you to keep
Yeah.
clicking shit.
Fucking dude I went played football with fucking died the other day. That shit fucked me
I
Damn.
saw
up, man.
the,
Damn.
I'm not gonna say his name on the thing,
Yeah, no,
but
don't do that.
I went to school with his older brother.
Yeah, that shit fucked me
Oh.
up, man. That was fucked up. I was on the way to fucking.
He was a linebacker.
Rozzy- No, he was played corner and wide receiver.
Shit.
But yeah, that shit fucked me up, man. That shit
Damn.
wasn't cool, man.
Do you know how it happened?
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
don't,
I
I don't
s-
even want to speculate either.
Well, I saw that there was a kid who got shot,
Yeah, well,
but
there's that, and then
but
there
that was a
something else.
completely. That kid was 17.
Yeah, there's a. Yeah, dude, I don't.
But I saw
Fuck.
both those two posts at the same. I was like, oh no, and then I looked into it. I was
it's
like,
not
okay,
good.
not that I was like, thank God that's not the person that.
Yeah,
but
no, it's
Nah,
not
I
good.
get you. I get you.
Either way, it doesn't.
yeah,
really
no, it
matter.
sucks.
That shit fucked
Can
me up.
happen anytime, man.
Thoughts and prayers. We need some
Why,
like.
why would you say
What,
that?
what were
Brandon?
we talking about before Artie
It
fucking
can
brought it
happen
down?
anytime. You motherfucker. Like, what? That's the last thing
Talking
you want
about
to
death.
hear.
That's what made me bring it up. You said somebody 3 blocks over could
Oh,
die.
yeah,
and
and then
I'm
you
like,
made it all
shit, he might have been
personal.
3 blocks over. I don't fucking know. That shit. It was
Anyway,
your fault, bitch.
Doom scroll.
you
Fuck.
fucking
Oh, God.
when you are looking through TikTok or all looking through. Same with the UFO shit, where it was like,
Yeah.
not only
Well-
do you see you're overexposed to shit that you're either not really don't really need to see anyway, or you're gonna see it naturally. But then anybody with a fucking opinion and a fucking asshole can get on there and be like, hey, this is a theory about
Yeah.
this these fucking drones, or this is a theory about this murder, or like
Yo,
so that
wait.
the whole true crime people who will like harass families of like, oh well, no, this is a theory I have about your child's missing persons case. It's like,
Yeah.
leave them alone. Okay, rant
Yeah.
over. I'm sorry.
It's like
Yeah, I don't even know what you were talking about right
it's,
there.
it's that
guys.
savior complex shit, bro.
There's,
It's a disease.
there's
dude.
that, and people don't have anything better to do where they're
Yeah,
like,
people are just nosy.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily that people are nosy. It's a combination of people being nosy and then social media making you feel like you have to put everything on social media. So like everybody's more in your life than they ever were, but they're
Yeah.
also more nosy about it because they want to know what's going on because they know everything else that's going on. So it's a combination of the two there.
My favorite
Yeah.
aspect of that is when you know somebody in real life and then you see them posting like completely contradictory to themselves online.
That's
Like,
pretty
bitch.
much 90% of people.
Oh, for sure. But I love it when you actually know the person. You're like, what? That's not how that works.
Yeah,
Nah, that's fair. That's fair.
But then
I
you
try
can-
to be the same person in every room I go in.
He's a dickhead in every
I
time I've
also-
met him.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
sure.
I kind of want to touch on what you said with social media making you think you have to put yourself out there. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't know where people get it. I don't know if it's the autism in me.
It's just seeing everything.
I just don't
Seeing everybody
yeah,
else's life.
And not that I
I
don't
think it's
care
a little
about
bit
it,
keeping
but
up with the Joneses.
I-
kinda.
yeah,
do-
for sure.
Like I only started posting.
You
for-
feel left out.
because you told me, "Hey, can you post stuff for Fairwell?" And I'm cool with that. I was like, "Yeah, I want to advertise my band." Otherwise, come
Yeah,
and
I'm
find
right
me.
with
You
you.
know what I-
I'm right. If I didn't
Yeah,
have music,
you know
I
what I
wouldn't be
mean?
on
Like,
social media.
But even with
Yeah.
music,
right
it's
with you.
also like, come and find me. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
if you get there naturally, or if you go to shows, you're supporting your scene, and you like what
Excuse me.
we're doing.
Again,
Bless you.
Heck yeah. I'll very rarely post unless it's like
Such a
something
lady.
really cool.
Sheesh.
It's just something that hasn't clicked, and I don't know if I'm crazy for that though. Like,
No.
you
So
know
No,
what
I,
I mean?
you're
Like,
probably
I don't know
one
if
of the
there
more
are
sane
people that are
people.
like
Yeah.
that don't get into it. Like, I'm just like, I don't really, I don't know. Like, I'm too busy with this band coding this thing, and then I gotta cook dinner. You know what I mean? I don't got time to be like, all right, so check out my meal.
Do you know it's a
gang. I'm
stay-at-home
making
husband?
bacon and
that's a life, bro.
Stay-at-home husband.
nah, fuck that, dude.
If
I'd be so
oh
bored.
man,
It depends. I like listen.
I'd
No,
fucking
here's my
Kurt
thing.
Cobain
If-
myself.
that, that house would be
Shit.
clean as a motherfucker
If
too,
my-
boy. I'd be
yeah,
that bitch doing
Like
nothing.
if my wife is like making bank comparatively to what I could make, and is like,
I
hey,
got no problem.
I want a parent at home, like whether for a kid or just to care for the house. Shit, I mean, you know, and that's just context. Depends on personal lives, like whatever that people want to do. But like, I would be down for it if that's like the best thing for my situation. Fuck yeah, I'll be like, all right, bet I'll keep your shit clean. I'll have a meal ready.
I'm saying the house be spotless,
That
bitch.
bank.
I'd be in
You
there.
would get
Shit.
so bored.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
No, I wouldn't.
Have you ever been unemployed for any like?
I was gonna say it.
I mean, I've been on like
Not even
vacation
bored, but,
from
like-
work.
No, unemployed. Like you don't
No,
have because
I-
vacation. You're like, all right, I got fucking 10 days, so I
Yeah.
go back to work. I'm talking like,
No, I've never
Unemployed.
been
yeah, I was
Yeah.
unemployed for 2 weeks between jobs, and I remember I was like, this is gonna be sweet, dude. It was like right after high school, where it was between Walmart and ShopRite. So
ShopRite.
fucking yeah, I walked out of Walmart. Fuck that place, dude. Place was weird. You want to talk about back rooms, dude?
Dude, shop right, bro. Oh
Wait,
my
weird?
Yeah,
god.
ShopRite I liked, but
Oh, you're talking about Walmart, dude. Walmart.
What's going on in Walmart?
the back rooms. But anyway, but the unemployment thing. After like 4 days of not doing shit and not having like tasks, I was like, give me something to do, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
give a fuck.
you're-
I'll fucking fold laundry.
I could literally sit on my couch at home and just like do nothing, not even have the TV on.
Shit.
I could.
Nah, dude.
I have absolutely no problem with just doing nothing. Like, actually, it's one of my favorite pastimes. I will just go sit outside and just do nothing. Not even. I'll leave my phone in the. I'll just go
You know
sit outside and just.
That's what
chill.
they punish prisoners with.
Bro,
is like
then sure.
solitary. It's like be by yourself,
Well,
do nothing.
Here's
And they
what
go
Bro,
I'll
crazy,
say.
dude.
I am totally cool with like just sitting down and doing nothing all day.
Here's what I'll say
Love
to that,
that.
because like
Do it tomorrow.
for me, I
You
have
gotta record some stuff
you
tomorrow,
know
dude.
I do stuff on a day to day. I do have a job. I do music. I do things. When I do get free time, I kind of get where it's like when you go for a walk, because not that you're not doing nothing, but you're leisurely. You're just
Yeah.
having leisure time, and not that that's nothing, but it's not.
Yeah,
really
walks
producing.
actually you're
But like
moving your body.
it is kind of nice to be bored sometimes. I feel like it is just something that you're like, it doesn't like if it's consistent, because what you're saying is being in a house all day by yourself 5 days a week, and you do your set of chores, which even that is kind of hard, because when you're home you don't really want to do anything in the first place. It's like, I'm at my house, why am I working? So you're doing that, so your body's like, ugh. and then you're bored, and it just drains you that much more. When you have stuff going on, when you're drained, and then you go to do a thing, you're like, yo, I'm doing a thing. And, like, it could be literally anything. Your brain just gets that, like, oh, my God, it's time.
Like that dopamine.
But, like, just doing nothing for the rest of my life, every single day, that would, I think, drive me crazy personally.
Yeah,
but
you
if
get,
it's
like,
something that
cabin
you can
fever.
do,
Like that's why.
I mean,
that's
that's Don energy though. The Don could be able to do.
Yeah,
nothing.
but
I just want to sit around and eat gabagool.
Yeah, but I wouldn't just do nothing though. Like I would still
Yeah.
make music.
But
and
I
would
know what you're
still
saying,
fucking
like-
do this and do that.
Doing nothing
Yeah,
as a
I
pastime.
love doing
But you don't
nothing.
think
No,
you
I
would
respect that.
pursue like pushing your music out, or do you think you would just be making music and be like, that's just for me?
Depends on how I'm feeling.
But that's what I mean. Like if you're
I don't know. I'm fucking
pursuing
talking about
music,
hypothetical
you're still
scenario.
pursuing
I don't know.
something, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like your stay-at-home dad would be different, because then even you have kids to take care of, which is a whole task within itself. But the stay-at-home, like you do the dishes, I come home, the fucking dinner's made. I'm not saying that's not hard, but once you get into a fucking system of like, all right, I wake up, I fucking hit the
Yeah.
stores, do whatever errands, come home. It'd be like like you said, a job.
It's monotonous.
But
yeah.
then, it's gonna turn into a job. But in the same, at least when you go to a job, you have people to interact with.
Yeah.
There's not to say you're not gonna have some level of variety around the house, where like, oh no, the fucking pipe broke, I gotta fix that.
Yeah.
But like, you're not interacting with people
Yeah.
aside from your spouse. And again, we're not having kids in this hypothetical, so. Not only do I feel like you get cabin fever, at least me, I would start resenting the person who like gets to go out and do, which does happen with stay-at-home wives,
Yeah.
where they're like, "How come you get to go out and do shit,
And I
and I
can't.
have to every
Yeah.
time I want to spend money, I have to ask you for fucking money?
Yeah.
Like, why can I not have my own?" That, or
System,
they give
yeah.
you an allowance, which is still a weird dynamic of like, how come you get to allot how much money again,
Yeah.
they're making the money, so it's whatever. But in this agreement, you're under the agreement that like. The thing the stay-at-home
Yeah,
person
no.
is doing has value.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just, not to say it doesn't work for some people. I just see too many fucking issues arising.
Shoot.
No, I
Yeah.
get exactly, because it's one of those things where if you don't audibly express how valuable or how much you appreciate having someone that does that, it is just kind of like you said, I am just, here I am, did thing, person that I live with is happy. That's great. You know what I mean? But that's it. And I agree exactly with what
That
you're
sounds
saying.
lit.
And for some
That
people, yeah,
shit
that's
No,
what I'm
sounds
dude,
saying.
crazy.
in like
But-
principle, but I feel like in practice, you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, dude,
It's something that
Yeah, I don't
fucking
think you
bored.
understand how like I don't leave the house, bro.
you're off 2 days a week, dude.
And I don't leave the house.
You
I
come
stay-
here
you
one of
work
those
from
days.
home.
Yeah, okay, and then that's the only thing I do.
I'm s-
I don't.
I feel like if
bro, I
you-
stay in that. Like I promise you, like
already got to work from home. That's what you got to do. That's like end
oh,
game.
I
for
yeah,
the
bro,
Don.
like that would be perfect.
But even then, you're still working. I'm saying you don't have a job. You're at home, like
I don't give
tasked,
a
and that's
fuck.
it.
I promise you, bro. I don't even fucking take all the TVs out there, take all the fucking entertainment out there. I'll sit on the couch and just fucking.
Some like evil billionaire is gonna see this and be like, "Yes, Artie is my test subject for
Yes,
my purpose."
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, pay me money to fucking be your test subject.
Be like next Wednesday, we're gonna be like, "Where the fuck is Artie, dude?"
Yeah, man.
He's gonna be all pissed off. He's gonna be in like a box somewhere. It's like, what the fuck,
Fuck it.
dude?
Fucking time chamber.
Yo, okay, don't say that though, because if you give me a big box, I'm gonna be like that one SpongeBob episode, bro. You don't
Oh, yeah.
understand how crazy that shit's gonna get. You don't understand. SpongeBob and
Dude.
Patrick, they get the big TV box and they like go on
Yeah.
adventures and stuff.
Oh, I do briefly recall that.
Bro. Yeah,
Dude.
yeah, you gotta know.
I'm
gotta
picturing
know.
more of like a
If the
cat.
Don doesn't know that, that's
I know that.
I was about to say.
I'm a SpongeBob advocate, man.
SpongeBob.
yeah, dude.
That I drink from the Bob, not the Minion. Fuck the Minion. I like the Bob, bro.
Why do I feel like
Yo,
that was a
what time
reference I
did that
don't
say
want
when
to.
you went?
I was gonna say we gotta start wrapping up, so
Yeah.
let's just breeze over that. Any final points that are inappropriate, Gino?
No, because there's
No.
there's
Okay,
a bottle
Jacob,
of alcohol.
what you got? Anything,
with-
anything left to say, Jacob?
Shout out
Wow.
SpongeBob, bro.
All right.
He a fucking real one. Shout out my boy Patrick. He's also a real one.
Rick.
Mahomes?
Check
Shout
out the
out Mr.
music.
Krabs,
We
bro.
got
Shout
new
out
shit
Mr.
dropping
Krabs, bro.
soon. We need a bassist, so if anybody wants to play bass,
Wait.
hit us up.
Yeah, you get to fucking do this podcast with us.
That's true. You can sit right
That's crazy.
Yes.
right here, right between.
Thanks for watching.
We won't
You
even
shouldn't.
move.
I hope you guys have a good
Actually,
day.
now I have to move to turn off the camera.
Salute.
picture me sitting right there for the sake of the bit.
Hey, what the flip? All right,
See you
yo, let's
guys.
go, Brandon. Yo, I had to point over there.